So we open the episode with Karen trying to shirk responsibility, saying, look, I'm using this as a test to see who my real friends are. Why don't we test your sobriety? Because that's what's really in question. You know these heifers don't like you. And we get it. You can't talk about it. It's legal, blah, 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 blah. But she mad at Jacqueline for saying she was drinking while they was on the phone. Heifer, we know you were drunk. Jazzy and Kay talk about they men and they age gap and how they used to be attracted to old men, and Ashley in the back just nodding her head, knowing she going home to cuddle with her coot. However, old Jizzy's still mad at Kern for ruining her gangsters and assault event. So we arrive at Lake Norman. Oh God, they got Karen and Jizzy sharing a toilet. I wouldn't share with facilities with her either. Cause I could see Gizelle pissing on the seat. We could see Rob pissing on the seat too. Ha! Karen said, are you gonna pee like a cow? Oh, they gave Kiana the bunk bed room? Damn. That should be for the friend of the show. Oh God, Jacqueline and Mia sharing a room. Just go on, squirt and flirt like you want. I'm sick of it. Crouching Liz, hidden bull dagger. At our first breakfast, Jacqueline says, so, when you said on the plane that I was Mia's sidekick, I felt a little attacked, Jazzy. I am the main course, honey. I am giving the full-bodied everything, honey. Girl, you are giving friend of. Otherwise, you'd have a champagne flute. Ciao. Oh, Jazzy said from the neck up, sure. Jazzy said, yeah, you giving from the neck up, okay. However, Jazzy thinks Jacqueline's obsessed with Mia, because she is. So, child, they just go back and forth like chihuahuas, fighting over who's the sidekick. So Mia mentions that her friends from Charlotte are coming tonight, but Jacqueline ain't cool with them. And Stacy says, Jacqueline, you've got a lot of beef with a lot of people. Then Karen says, yeah, you got some beef with me, said I was drunk talking to you. I see you, heifer. Oh, God. Jizzy gonna say anything Jacqueline said wasn't malicious or mean. I'm sorry, yes it was. She's using her DUI as a plot line. But Karen said, I don't F with you, Jacqueline. You're a liar. And also, what is this deflection? Yes, we know she has a court case. It's ongoing. She's trying to beat it so she can't say shit that can and will be used to her in a court of law. I'm tired of everybody acting stupid about it. Karen said, I don't fuck with the flipper. I'm not that type of person. Oh, yes, you are, Jacqueline. You flipped on Mia last season, least we forget. Because Pepperidge Farm remembers. Exactly, Jacqueline put all of Mia's business out last season on Mad Day. But she ain't a flipper. Karen said you can cry till the cows come home. I don't give a fuck. I'm with you, Karen. Stacy played it real cool with the room situation. She was excited about the bunk beds. She's like, I never got to have bunk beds growing up. I had bunk beds because I didn't have a sibling. I wanted bunk beds so bad, my mom was like, okay, let me shut this boy up. And so I got bunk beds because she was like, shit, I ain't having another child, so it's a hell of a lot cheaper. So in a one-on-one, Karen tells Stacy the girls think she's boring. Mia, just because she knows who the father of her children is doesn't make her boring. Just because she didn't walk around a gentleman's club with seasoned feet doesn't make her boring. Karen wouldn't say it was Mia. She said it was a general consensus. I'm sorry, we just dealt with Rob the Throb Dixon. The Throb Dixon. And you're going to say this heifer boring. You going to say this heifer boring if you don't shut the fuck up. So that night, the girls go on an evening cruise on the boat. Okay, Stacy, I love you, girl. I love you. We get to asking, Kay, who are you not getting along with out of the women? And she said, well, you know, me and Ashley got off on the good foot because her friend whooped my ass. But she did apologize. Stacy said, did she apologize? Yeah, she apologized. Ha! DC pressed charges against her. Then she pressed her own charges. Oh, lawsuit waiting on a court date. Ashley, however, is asking Mia about her new blended family, and she's like, sometimes G's cool with it, sometimes he's a cantankerous coot. She starts talking about the signs of his manic, being him spending a lot of money. He bought my G-Wagon all cash. You knew you had I can't say a crazy coot, but a crazy coot for alliteration's sake. And you took advantage. That's why you gotta pay alimony. Any judge in the land would see the scam you pulled. But then Stacy brings up how she didn't like Ashley bringing up her new man, and Ashley and her forehead say, I said friend. I mean, Bronx has seen a few gentleman callers come and go. So Stacy's like, I never thought I'd get a divorce, and now I have a wonderful man that loves me. But she can't start a relationship with him because she's not done with her marriage. You want your marriage to work. Girl! She said you should have known we spent enough time together. You felt comfortable enough to put your bunion on my marble countertops. So Stacy talks about being celibate for the past year, and Gizelle don't believe it. Mia don't believe it either. I could care less. I look at her man, and the last thing I think about is sex. I look at her, and I look at him, and I go, you see, quiet as it's kept when I look at her. See, that was the tea right there. Bumping pocketbooks and losing change. When I look at a bottom, it don't do nothing for me. So like I said, when I look at her, I don't get nothing. We get back to the heezy, and Mia's got it all done up. We've got cocktails, and it's beautiful. But now Jizzy gonna bring up her crap with Karen before she leave for the daughter's cap and gown ceremony. Karen, you knew how important my event was to me. Why did you insist on inviting everyone to your award ceremony that you paid for? Is the Queen's Court really airing on Bravo? Are y'all watching this season? Nobody's talking about it. I meant to peep at it. I haven't heard a word. Let me know. Karen said, look, I took every measure to make sure that the girls attended both and sent a car. You put their asses out at 8:05. Karen said, look, I apologize, but I don't take responsibility for your behavior. I raised you better than that. Oh, God, but then the conversation get light and the friends talk about Ink licking her toe. I was about to eat. I don't want to think about Mia's feet. Oh, God, but now the other friends is talking, and Jesus Christ, Jacqueline got to say, well, I knew Mia before that. I was back with her in the Honda and the 22 rims. Everybody at the table rolls their eyes. Oh! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Mia, you did not just spill Karen's tea. She butt dialed and said, those girls think I'm with Ray. Who you getting your swerve on with? Get your swerve. Get your swerve. Hold on and get your swerve. I mean, Karen, somebody gotta get the dew off the lily. But Karen's cutting out on cuddling with her coot. And she started to be coy with her cheat. All right, well, I'm gonna see y'all soon for something.